A new public enemy. Americans are being bombarded with robocalls, receiving a record 2,000 spam calls per second in the month of October, on top of nearly 49 billion robocalls so far this year. And fraudulent calls are, well, just more than just annoying. Robocalls from alleged Social Security officials have cost Americans some $30 million this year. One of which victims sending $340,000 to the scammers, according to the Wall Street Journal.
Oh,
Inexpensive
man.
internet phone technology has given criminals a new way to lure victims, spelling trouble unwary individuals on the other end of the line.
If you do have a recorded voice that says it's from the IRS, and if you don't give them a call in 15 minutes, they're going to confiscate all your money, you're going to be okay. You're going to be all right. It's not them.
No government agency calls you like that.
No.
Not on the federal level, not on the state level, not on the city level.
It's really unfortunate that someone responded at 300 and something thousand. Did you say 300 and something $1,000?
$340,000,
Oh my
one
God,
victim. It happens all the time, man.
That's
typically preying on the elderly. That's typically what it is.
I'm afraid
I told
so.
you the story about the guys that had a pickup truck and they had a cooler in the back of it and they were selling steaks.
Yes.
Driving through the neighborhood.
Yes.
They sold my wife's they sold my wife's grandmother, 92 years young. They sold her about $400 or $500 worth of steaks.
Oh, mercy.
There's no way that woman could even cook it. There's no way she could even eat that kind of meat that much. It's just ridiculous. They took advantage of her, and they helped her take the steaks inside the house, and they realized that she didn't have room in her freezer, so they sold her the freezer they had in the back of the truck.
Oh, my God.
That they were taking the steaks from.
You're kidding.
For another few $100s.
Any of those steaks ever eaten?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
That was a few years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to look out for those elderly folks that are typically the targets of this kind of stuff.
Well, the thing regarding the robocalls, and we all get them, we all do, but what has happened as a result is those that are legitimately calling your landline or your cell phone, but landline, it's 95% of what we get. Those that are legitimately calling for a legitimate reason are going to get voicemail because nobody's going to pick up, because you always assume if the landline rings, it's going to be a robocall. So it's unfortunate to those that are trying to use the phone the way phones used to actually be used, and they're going to have to get a voicemail.
Times have changed, man.
Times have changed. The game has changed.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
So President Trump he was on Bill O'Reilly's podcast. He's still out there. He's saying that Trump did not tell Rudy Giuliani to go to the Ukraine to do an investigation. That's what he said. That's what Trump said to Bill O'Reilly. I didn't tell Giuliani to go there and do those things. Trump says Rudy visited the Ukraine for many of his clients.